I recently started my Minecraft Forever world, got set up, got a house, got a storage room back there, and now I need a project to do. So I think I'm gonna build a city. So let's go live and let's start building. I started off this city build by covering up my iron farm with, you guessed it, a rock. I ended up finishing it and it looked pretty good, I think. Now I can't just plop buildings down and call it a city. I need a proper entrance. So I started adding a bit of greenery in the beginning of the path to the village. Oh, that looks so nice. That looks so nice. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Next stream, I decided to start on the buildings. My plan is to get the shells of the building done first, then go on to decorating. I started with a light colored bakery as the first shop. The next one I was gonna make into a butcher's, but it ended up looking more like a blacksmith in the end, so that's what it is now, I guess. We're building this next one out of some very green blocks consisting of moss, concrete, and a variety of concrete powders. This last building that we started on for the stream, I wanted to sort of have a Mediterranean feel to it, and this one will be the library. After getting the walls done, we decided on some roofing next. For the bakery, I kept the mossy vibe of my house and storage room and gave it the same roof. As we do the roofing for the next 3 shops, I want to tell you guys a bit about the vibes and lore that I'm going for the city. I want this city to sort of be a melting pot of a variety of cultures, almost as if travelers from around the world settled here and brought what they had to offer. I want a bunch of different kind of build styles and shops, and I think we definitely have a variety with these first 4 as it's time to detail the outsides. I'm not the best at detailing, but I definitely will learn a lot from this city alone. For the bakery, I wanted to have a pop-out sign with the initials CC, as my Minecraft cat Cherry would be running this bakery that we named Cherry's Cakes. Rid of the dirt and see how it looks. Oh, I'm not trusting this process right here. Oh, that was supposed to be a C. Okay, I think the C's are a bit too tall. I'm not gonna lie. I think the C's are a bit too tall. I don't like it. It looks weird. Okay, I don't like it. We're taking it down. We're taking it down. Okay, I feel like honestly that's good enough. That's good enough. Once we got that figured out, we finished the detailing with some slabs, flower pots, and we threw some outdoor seating for anyone who likes sitting outside when they eat their cookies. For the blacksmith building, I wanted a sort of dusty, grimy vibe to it, so I had a dark window showcasing some ores that maybe they'd mine in there. We finished it up by adding some minecarts out front. With the flower shop, we added a wheelbarrow out front, and my chat bullied me as it took a few tries. I added a bit more greenery to show it is in fact a flower shop, and I think it looks pretty good. The last building of the stream will be the library. This one was a bit difficult to decorate, but we ended up adding some outdoor seating, a nice little bookshelf, and you can never go wrong with greenery, especially with a build like this as it's surrounded by overgrown builds. Oh my god, look what we did today. We did really good. Like, I'm proud of it. Next stream, I tasked myself with making 2 buildings, the fish store and the armory. The first one I will make is going to be the fish store. I grabbed all the blue blocks I could find and put them in a gradient, then got to work. The second building, the armory, I built out of acacia logs and a variety of gray blocks. I built a tower on this one, just like I did with the library, as I want sort of a grand feel when you enter the city plaza, with 2 towers standing tall as you walk in. Next, we started to decorate these 2 new buildings with the fish store. With the fish store, we wanted to have a showcase of fish that you could see from the street, so we added a fish tank in the window and some more a bit later on. Next, I tasked myself with making a pixel goldfish. This was way harder than expected, but at least my chat had fun with me trying. What do you mean? Okay, that's a fish, Robson. Okay, guys, like that's good. That's good. I finished the store by making its tower into a fish tank and decorating the street in front of the shop, adding this cool fish tank design I found on TikTok. Oh, he's just a little guy. Next, with the armory, I didn't know how to decorate this one, so I threw some armor stands in a display case and added some slabs and lanterns to the outside to finish up this stream. We started off the next day by adding a bit more foliage to the city entrance, and I used a custom tree that I've really been liking and I think came out pretty good. The 2 buildings I worked on in this stream was the cafe and the hotel. The plan for them was to be connected at the top at a little bridge. The overall vibe I wanted for these buildings was almost a Mediterranean style, almost like the library. So I used light sandy colors mixed with spruce wood, and I think that turned out pretty okay. We aren't going to decorate the hotel yet, as I'm not sure where I want the windows to be, so I'm going to wait until the interior. Speaking of interiors, there's something that I've always struggled with greatly, so there will definitely be a learning curve with those, starting right now when I do the bakery's interior. I wanted a checkerboard floor with the bakery, as I feel like that's a good bakery floor. I then made a nice display case for the window and gathered the ingredients for some bakery goods to showcase to the street and inside the shop. I then added some flowers flowers and paintings to the interior, and then boom, the first floor is done. Notice how I said first floor. The mastermind of this whole bakery is a cat named Cherry, and she needs an office, and that will be on the second level. Upstairs, we made her a desk and a cat tree and moved her on in. In this next stream, I tasked myself with 2 buildings, a fortune teller's and an archaeology building that I'd use for my regional map room. While I build, I just want to say thanks for watching this far, and if you want to see more, head on over to our Twitch where we stream 5 times a week. I love talking with you guys, it's always so fun, even if we have to have funerals sometimes, but that's for next video though. I think those 2 buildings turned out pretty well, and with the time that I had left in the stream, I made a center plaza area in the city and decorated it with trees and moss, and I'd really been liking these custom trees lately. I don't know why, but we finished that center plaza part for now, and we will have a finishing touch that I will add later. I then decorated the interior of the map room. This one was tricky, but in the end, it turned out okay, and that was the end for this stream. We are nearing the end of the city build, and we've improved so much with our building skills, it's insane. We have 2 last buildings that we want to create, and those are the butchers and a restaurant. For the butchers, I went for a redder and darker feel, building it mostly out of mangrove wood. For the restaurant, I wanted it to look like a fancy place that I would have to wear a nice suit to, so I made it pretty dark with dark oak wood and blackstone. And if you're walking down, like, oh my god, did we just build a city, guys? To wrap up the stream, we decided to do the interiors for the builds that we had just finished. Seeing the city all done from the outside made me think of how far we had come. It's crazy that just a week or so ago, it was a dark oak forest. In this last and final stream, we decided to pump out the rest of the interiors. I could show you it live, or I could show you it with shaders on. Okay, this is actually the tour of the city with the shaders on. I'm gonna count this part out here as the city. Just have a nice little pond here, nice little outdoor area. Lovely, lovely. Love the path in here, very nice. And I'm just doing it at night because I feel like it looks cool at night. And actually, fun fact, this chunk right here got fully deleted at day about like 500. My game crashed because I turned up my render distance all the way, and I had to rebuild everything from scratch, and everything in the storage room was actually deleted. But this is the entire city all finished, and I am recording this on about day 773, so we are already halfway through the next build. It is an ocean monument, huge base, guys. You're gonna want to see the next video. It is actually insane how far we've come, so subscribe if you want to see that. Enough yapping, let's tour the city. All right, so this first door, we have the bakery. You guys have seen the interior here. Nice little interior. We have a little cake and some bread. It's a bakery, that's what they make. Little display case. Upstairs we have Cherry in her office. There, she's hard away at work. She's don't know what she's doing, not gonna lie. We have a little cat tree. I was actually running low on bamboo when I made this, so it's kind of budget. I might come back here and fix it later, but you know, we'll see. Next up is the blacksmith. Yeah, the blacksmith, I really like this one. Like outside we added some logs, maybe, I don't know, but they probably use logs for something. And on the inside, we have a minecart going back and forth. We have some cool ores. We have some barrels, some that, and my favorite, the ceiling. Make it look like really dusty, and I love that. And also we have an entrance to our mine shaft down there. You don't need to see that, it's just a mine shaft. Next building is the flower shop. I really love this interior. We made it into a bamboo farm, and our bamboo, we're actually, I think we made quite a bit so far. We've made quite a bit. But I also love the vibe, the ceiling in here, amazing. All the hanging flowers, the spore blossom, like I love everything in here. Might be one of my favorites, and the green glass, like might be one of my favorite buildings that we've decorated. Here's the library. I'm not a huge fan of the library, but of course we got some books, we got some areas to sit and read. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the library. I've got some more books. Next one, we have the fortune tellers, which I think is really cool. The vibe looks really cool on the outside, and the interior looks even cooler. We have a kind of a dark vibe, like we got some cobwebs up there. With these signs, I wanted it to look like it's almost like falling apart. We have a spooky guy up there. We have some netherwort, maybe she's grown stuff for potions, because I kind of, in my head, I thought that an evil witch owned this place, and this is her magical ball where she sees the future, and the future says that that you are amazing. Yeah. Then next door, you guys have seen this interior. We have the map room right here. Perfect, amazing. That looks really cool from up above, actually. And then upstairs, we didn't really put in like too much detail upstairs because I feel like we're never going to be up here, honestly. A little seating area for the archaeologists, and they can look down. There's a window out here if they want to look at some trees, actually half tree right there, it looks like. All right, the next one is the butchers. We have some meat sort of like hanging outside, maybe drying out. I don't know. I don't work at a butcher's. The most meat I eat is from Taco Bell. So I love Taco Bell. I need to go get Taco Bell. I got to stop talking about Taco Bell. But just like the bakery, they have a little showcase, maybe a little fridge back there, some barrels, maybe they're storing stuff in there. And upstairs they have the freezer. We have, ooh, nice little freezer with some meats in here, maybe some blocks of meat. I don't know. I don't go in. I've never been inside a butcher. Next we have the restaurant. We wanted a very dark vibe. I kind of want to change something about the outside here. I don't really like it that much. I wanted a fancy dark vibe here, and we have some flowers here, some fancy bushes. Inside we have this nice painting, which I feel like would go very well inside a restaurant. And here we have the kitchen. The small little kitchen, but you know, they get it done. They have a little pantry there. They can stuff in those. Again, I've never been in a restaurant's kitchen. And then up here they have some windows. You can look down on the city while you eat. Just some more scenery upstairs. And then next one, we have the hotel, which it might get a little loud because it's right next to the Iron Golem farm inside the rock. So hopefully it's not too loud. But inside we have a little reception area. Maybe you can check in here. Lovely. And actually, you know what? We can sleep in here. All right. Yeah, but nice little area. And in the interiors for all of these hotel rooms, I wanted like a bed, a desk, maybe some bookshelves, and some more like shelving. Up here, it gets really tight because we didn't leave ourselves a lot of room. Here's one room. We have a little desk, a little bedside table, and a bed with an amazing look on the city. Nice sunrise. Beautiful view of the sunrise and the library's tower as well. Then in here, this one actually has a balcony and a little pathway to the cafe. But I really like this one. Nice little desk, a little bookshelf right there. You can actually just head over here to the cafe where they have some extra seating upstairs, and downstairs is where you can order some of your coffee. Like got some little coffee right here, got some coffee right there. Got a flower and some coffee, or maybe that's just a flower pot. Yeah, but you can just sit down there, and of course they have some outdoor seating, which I think is amazing. You can like sit, have some coffee with your friends. But this is a solo world, so I don't have friends, guys. Someone be my friend. Next one, we have the armory, which, oh, it's raining during the city tour. You're kidding me. This is the armory. I really like the outdoor display case. Oh my god, that Enderman scared me. Has an outdoor display case. There was no room for an interior here, but we just tried to showcase some armor stands. Got a few guys there. Maybe some armor is stored in here. Who knows? And then the last building, this one was a pain to do the interior for, because I will show you guys. We made a fish tank ceiling, guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I died while building this. Oh my god, I'm drowning. I can't swim. Bro. Guys, how does this happen to me? This was my third death in the world, and I died. I drowned. And also we have just some fish. We have a little Nemo buddy there. We have that fish, and then we have Tito. We have Tito's cousin there. Tito's cousin, his name can be Harito. But yeah, that is the city, and it's raining outside, which sucks. I had so much fun building it, and it didn't take that long. It took maybe like 100-something days to build the entire city, interiors and everything. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. We do stream 5 days a week, and we also are very active in the Discord server. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.